So welcome to another episode of Indisputable Evidence. We back again. I'm your co-host, Anthony Beckman, on my other co-host.
Cherry Brown.
The man without representation, but I'm still here every day, still here every week, giving y'all that good content. Marcus.
Your boy Darnell, podcast fam. How y'all doing? How y'all brothers doing?
Doing good, bro. Doing good. Ready to get into some talk tonight.
Ready to celebrate the Final Four.
FAU.
Yeah, I gotta get out the mouth noises.
You know,
AB sick.
He's
Man.
disgusting.
not that
Tennessee's jersey didn't work.
not really sick that FAU got there. It's honestly more sickening that Miami did.
What do you mean? Miami was good this year.
Miami was good this whole year.
They were good.
They were really good. Yeah.
I mean, they did not need to be there. That's why I'm just going to say right now. Part of me is hoping that UConn just knocks this team all the way back to South Florida. I just hope they just have a crash landing right back to Coral Gables.
Why?
Let the hate go.
Respect Bill Wong.
At this point, she's not been a good sports year for me.
Are you mad? Are you mad because one, UF was not smart enough to hire Dusty May, a literal assistant.
Well, you know, the athletic director is already cheap. So, I mean,
Yeah, he is cheap.
can we really, if we really had full control of that, you think he wouldn't be the coach?
Good point.
No, you don't know. Maybe he went down to Boca. He liked the beaches down there. And, put pen to paper.
You like the beaches? You like the
Hold
view?
on. Who showed him around? Joey Freshwater.
Hey man, respect Joey Freshwater.
No, it's crazy because like FAU's basketball like program is not it. It's not probably one of the worst I've seen. Like
Yeah,
Like it's like a little ass gym that holds maybe 3K at best.
it's garbage.
it's like a high school gym. Like it's
Yeah.
It is.
You know,
We went to
I'm not picking any more games. I'm just not. I mean, the bracket was already dead after Fairleigh Dickinson won. Now the bracket is just.
I mean, picking games in this NCAA tournament was kind of a death wish already. To be
It was-
yeah, it really was.
Honestly, we should have knew something was wrong when Fairleigh Dickinson won. We should have known then. All right, this is not going to end well for anybody.
I told y'all.
I did. Oh no, I never took Purdue.
I didn't think they lose that first game.
I didn't either, but I mean, who says they won't lose the
They're
second
big
game?
men.
Oh! I had them losing the second game. I had them definitely losing the second round. I definitely had them losing in the second round.
It's the fact that no one seed even got to the Elite Eight is the actual shocking part.
I was surprised by Alabama losing like that. I didn't think Alabama would lose that game.
It's like I wasn't surprised in the loss. Also, I was surprised in the sense that the way they lost wasn't surprising.
Well, because they didn't shoot the ball well.
That's true.
Yeah, I was like, if there was ever a way they were gonna lose, gonna have like the worst shooting game ever, and they did.
We
Yeah,
talked about
yeah.
yeah, but still.
Yeah. He's
Yeah.
3 for 17. He can't get anything going. He's in foul trouble as well. So that didn't help. And then you put him out fouls, and all of a sudden he gets his third. Like, why did you put him
We're in
out
San Diego State, man. It's a team full of 6-year bodybuilders. It's
That's
tough.
true.
Oh my god.
That team physical. Ooh,
That
Lord.
guard played just like me, bro. That man be backing people down, bro. Thick. Gotta love it, bro.
Oh my goodness.
Oh.
Hey,
First
speaking
of
of
all,
Jerry,
second of all,
I got a good shout out to Jerry and the rest of my rec league legends, man. The rec said it was generational hoops at FAU. Honestly,
Hey,
better than
FAU
basketball sometimes.
And Houston losing was I think
Okay,
that
I'm
was
not that surprised because Miami is a team full of shot makers and they just outshot Houston point blank. But Nigel Pack went crazy.
We all thought Miami would fall because of that injury that they had in the ACC tournament. So we were like, but they have so much firepower. Like it's crazy, bro.
Like Long, Nigel Pat, Jordan Miller.
Yo,
They-
Miller.
they-
Miller. Oh my God! Like
Oh,
I thought Miller just was gonna have this wait one more, but I don't know, man. I don't know.
Boy went stupid
He's
in the
cold.
NBA game. He was perfect from the field.
they've
Hey,
been great.
that man's draft stock might be.
Look, they've been great all year. And I mean,
Yeah.
it's the reason why they want to share the ACC title in the regular season. So, and actually finish number one. But I mean, they've been a good team all year. They are going to need an act of God dealing with them bigs at UConn. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't
I mean,
think
the one
so.
thing about Miami
I
is
don't
that they
think so.
cannot defend at all, but they can outshoot you.
Yeah.
But UConn is long. They defend really well. Look, you're going to have to literally make every shot you take at this point.
I think they can't do it.
Their backup.
Like just dealing with this particular length, this is going to definitely be the toughest game they played.
Oh, UConn's been the best team in tournaments. They're really not really been close.
And
Yeah.
considering
Are they better than Korea?
Marcus, we're Florida fans. We saw this UConn team come to Gainesville and beat them
Yeah.
like us.
So,
The defense is nice.
what was you saying, Darnell? What was you
Are
asking?
they better than Creighton?
Yes.
Yeah. They are far better than Creighton.
They're far better ceiling than Creighton. They're actually reaching it.
I mean,
right now.
like, yeah.
But the Big East is really good this year. That's the
Real
thing.
quick, speaking of which, I'm glad you brought that up, Darnell, because there was a lot of controversy about the foul call in the Creighton San Diego State game. Now, what are y'all opinions? Did y'all think that was a foul?
Yes.
Hey, let it go on. Let it go on.
Like, it was a foul. But
You thought it was a no call? Darnell, you thought it was a no call?
I can't say anything because college hoops
college hoops is
college hoops is one of those. I'm gonna go for a no call. Even though it's bullshit. So let it go.
Was it a foul? Yes.
Yeah, because see, I'm gonna be honest. I feel the same way. I thought it was a foul. I mean, because number one, you have to give him room to come down, but on top of that, it's like you kind of did hip check him just a little bit, not much. It wasn't much contact, but it was enough to warrant a foul. Now, when he missed the first free throw, I thought this man is going to fumble the bag and send this game to overtime, but he didn't. But Jared, what did you think
Well, what? I'm sorry.
about the foul call at the end of the Creighton San Diego State game?
I see it. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I didn't see it.
Okay, so we got two.
I did not see it.
Say no foul, no call. Me and Marcus say it's a foul. So, I mean, I get it, and this is where the controversy was. So I get it. I understand where people are coming from, where it's late in the game, quote unquote. You can't make it. I understand that.
I hate that. It's like if it's a foul, it's a foul. You call it.
Exactly. If it's a foul, it's a foul. You call it. Just like in the Super Bowl. Oh, that wasn't holding. Yes, it was. He grabbed the jersey. It was holding.
But it was holding, guys. Just because it happened at the end of the game does not mean you don't call it. It was a foul.
Yeah, because if you don't call it, you're going to end up like, remember the Saints and the Rams when it was clear pass interference, they didn't call it?
Oh, brother.
I'm mad that I missed that game because those two guys are brothers. Let me see.
But no, that damn the Elite Eight games were absolutely insanity. Like the FAU Kansas State game, I was about to have a heart attack watching it.
I was shocked, man. I was shocked at FA. Wow.
See, what hurt Kansas State was Keontae Johnson also getting into foul trouble.
Mhm.
Oh, they called the foul.
They did.
What are you talking about?
Finally saw it.
You saw the play.
Yeah.
Did it change your?
I don't think you can. Well, it is a foul. Oh, Nimbar fouled him? Yeah, that's a foul, bro, for sure.
Hates them all for the passion.
Nimbar, I don't know, bro. That's a foul.
Personal vendetta against the Nimhart family for no reason.
With a
No,
passion.
sure.
What a passion! Like, where is this?
Man.
No, hold on, stop. Let's stop. Where is this hate for the Nimhart family coming from? Like,
I don't know
what?
what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about.
Like, don't blame Andrew Nimhart how he performed in Florida. Blame Mike White.
Yeah, blame him. And blame him for recruiting half the guys that entered the portal that shouldn't have been there in the first place.
All I'm saying is the hand was on the hip. It's a foul.
I'll tell you this, the trying part actually.
Light skins barely get called for fouls anyways, bro. It's a foul.
Jerry, you are light.
Let's
I'm
say
definitely.
You're brown.
This nigga's light skin. Don't let him lie to y'all.
I don't know what Darnell's talking about.
All right, Jerry, put your hair back on. Your favorite player is a light skin. I don't want to hear none of that.
Oh, Jaylen Brown's definitely dark skin.
No,
This man.
it's your favorite player. Don't even try it.
And
Who's my favorite player?
That's the
Yeah,
proof
don't
of wow.
let us bring up all them deuce photos you got in your camera roll.
Don't make me pull them up. I will pull them up.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I will pull up the tweets.
You were not serious.
Don't make me do it, Jerry. You know I do it.
Like Jerry, if you would marry Leah settle down, your children will be light skinned. I don't want to hear none of this.
It would.
Yeah.
It would.
Yeah.
Say something.
Got your tongue? Cat got your tongue?
Yeah, them niggas gonna be looking like Kevin Knox. All right.
Oh my
It's not
god.
gonna be a Nimbar. It's gonna be a Kevin Knox. Like,
Don't play not like Kevin Knox.
Nah, if you talk about your kid gonna be Kevin Knox, bro, I don't.
They might be like LaMelo.
It can't be LaMelo.
no, I told her it'll look like the child look like Steph Curry.
They can't be Javon Quinterly or something.
Nah, I don't like Quinterly either.
Damn.
Who's that? Who's that brother? In Arkansas, I forgot his name.
Anthony,
chill.
Anthony Black.
What? Oh, I'm crying.
No.
First of all, I want to discuss that man literally has like 99 athleticism, but like no bag, which pissed me off. I'm like, you have all the athleticism, but you can't make a move or make a shot under the basket. Like, what is going on, bro?
This is what made him a 5-star. It's pretty much like, I hate to even bring this up.
Scotty Lewis?
No, we're gonna go far back.
Chris Walker.
Oh, get out of here.
Oh, speaking of prospects, your boy.
Jairus Walker.
Tell him. No, from Florida.
Oh, Riley Kugel.
Tell. I don't know if anybody got connection for Kugler. Tell that man play into the workouts like he should play the scrimmage. Go into the draft, play the scrimmage. You won't get drafted. In the
first, go give him a call.
In the first. Not even that, because I was listening to some podcasts and like they were saying how some NBA scouts who just straight up just didn't watch NCAA at all. And like they were just like asking like some people who already like were watching like freshman scouts and everything. They were like, yo, who's like a player that's like super underrated that nobody's like even looking at? And they're like, Ryan Coogler.
Wow.
Damn.
He's nice though, bro.
He's got a bag. I mean, you're 6'5", 210, can shoot, very athletic, and definitely
out the gym.
Like,
Yeah,
and he can defend.
Like his game still needs some work, but you put him on the NBA roster, he's playing right away.
Yeah.
Like he's coming off the bench, but he's one of those guys that's going to come off the bench and make an impact instantly.
Yeah.
That's what I'm afraid of.
The big thing is just that like he really is like really well rounded, which is like something like with a lot of the combo guards that are in the draft, they're like really like either one directional. Like for instance, the guy like Nick Smith Jr. Nick Smith Jr. can like he looks very good shooting wise. Like he got the shit that like you really like from the outside, but when it comes into the paint, he can't get to the paint and his floaters are ass. Like
it's a lot to be desired in the paint with him.
And you know these scouts look for guys that can get to the basket. You know what I'm saying? Like are willing to go to the basket. So yeah, the kid can get drafted easily and maybe even first round. Like yeah.
Because he's the type of guy who like you put them into the workouts and be like, oh my god, like he got like a 40 inch vert, like whoa, like
yeah. And his shot is crisp, like
he kind of reminds me of a little bit of Anthony Simons, a little bit.
Yeah,
that's a good shout.
And by the way, funny you bring him up. Had he not entered the draft, guess where he was going to college?
Really, he was going to go to Florida?
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
He was going to go there until he found out he was actually draft eligible and decided to enter the draft.
Made a great decision.
He did. And
He really did.
college, we got breaking news on here. Number one tight end in the nation in 2023 finally committed, and going to USC.
Cool.
To play football and baseball if he makes it to campus. And I do say if because apparently he's getting Aaron Judge comparisons on the baseball field.
Mm.
And
Is he light skin or he like that?
No, he is like that on the baseball field.
Aaron just like skin too, and he like that. What are we doing?
Yeah, I'm telling you, he like that on the baseball field for real. MLB scouts really like him, so that's why I said if he makes it to campus. I think he does, but I wouldn't be shocked if he goes in like the first 5 rounds, and now he's got a decision to make.
If he's going high, play baseball.
Yeah,
I would love that, man.
Get drafted high, play baseball for sure.
Deuce Robinson, if somehow you're watching this, if you get drafted by a historic team like maybe the Yankees or the Red Sox, Braves, teams like that, go play baseball.
If you get drafted
Yankees,
pinstripes on your back.
Yeah.
Right, let's not bounce on it now, but still, back to important matters. Looking at the elite, back to like the FAU Kent State game. So, on a scale of like 1 to like 10, how nervous were you guys, Darnell, Jerry, towards like the second half when they started getting going?
I definitely want to know.
I was. Go ahead, Darnell.
Go ahead, Jerry. Go ahead.
I was nervous, but I knew we'd win the game. When what's the kid's name? Noel.
Marquise Noel.
What's his name?
Who, by the way, who, by the way, made him some money if he decides to go pro.
Yeah.
But
I texted Marcus. Huh?
How is he even gonna go? Because with his size and shoot percentage, I don't think he's gonna go that high.
He may not get drafted, but he's making a roster.
I was like, either he's making a roster or he's gonna learn Chinese. He's a great passer.
He's a great passer.
Guangdong Tigers, man, come on.
He's a great passer.
Sometimes, yeah, like it's just hard. It's hard, man. It's hard.
Yeah, because we saw Carson Edwards.
Like 30% for the field. Like,
send him to the New Zealand Breakers or somebody.
If he's anything like Carson Edwards, do not draft him. But anyways, yeah, I texted our group chat and I told Marcus, I was like, they threw a punch way too early. Like against FAU, if you throw a punch early in the second half, like they're gonna make a run, they're gonna get hot, they're gonna keep moving the ball, and they're like very calm. So I'm like, they threw a punch a little too early, and they were only up by like 5 or 6, and they smoked some easy layups. I'm like,
they did.
Yeah, they're not gonna win this game, bro. Like, ain't no way, because we were just missing open shots and turning the ball
over way too damn much.
Right, and I'm just like, they weren't converting.
Big turnovers. We probably won the game like 9 or 10.
And honestly, that's when I knew Kansas State was in trouble, when I saw them smoking all those layups.
And Keontae was in foul trouble, which I knew
that was a big thing because Noel was getting his. Yep. Nobody else on Kansas State was.
Mm-hmm.
He got no help.
Yep. Yeah, Keontae getting in foul trouble hurt that team immensely.
Yes.
Plus, getting out rebounded like the way they did,
bro,
a ton. Because FAU is not the biggest team in the world, but like they rebound very well, especially on the offensive glass.
Yeah,
they have 40 some rebounds, I think, right? Something like that.
And if you watch how we play, you can tell Dusty May emphasizes rebounding because like we send 2 guys on the body at one time. Like boxing out is huge, and not many teams pay attention to detail like that. So yeah, bro, it was great to watch.
I love the way they be playing, man. Like that shit's amazing, bro. That's so good, man.
So unselfish.
If Vlad Golden was huge,
FAU was just straight up a tougher team. That was
yeah, that's what it was, honestly. Like Vlad Golden stepped up big. He had like 14 double.
Vlad, shouts out to Vlad.
Shouts out big Vlad, man. Because for a mid-major team, like, having a 7-footer that can actually do things, and then having Giancarlo Rosado who can come off the bench and give you a different look.
Mm-hmm.
and they don't play together. They stagger the minutes, so one's on the court, the other one's back on the bench, things like that. So you get a whole different team when last on the court. You get good touch around the paint. You get offensive rebound, and then you get Rosado. You have good passing, ability to shoot a little bit, more space. Like
the cutting is flawless and so timely. Like,
shout out my boy Mike, man, for the free throws.
Oh yeah.
The first Dusty Bay recruit, man.
Shout out to Mike, bro. I remember when Mike was like younger, bro, and we were there. We went to the FAU basketball games. He would get like garbage minutes, and the girls would be like, "Let's go, Mike!" Like, it was funny. But that man has literally turned himself into a freaking ice in his veins, free throw shooter, gunner. He's the reason why we beat Tennessee, in my opinion. Like, he came out gunning.
He gave us big minutes that day.
Yeah.
Speaking of the group chat, Darnell, we gotta add you in there.
We can't add him because he has an Android.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. That's why they're gonna mess up. They're gonna mess up.
Darnell, we need you to switch over to Team iPhone.
Hell no.
Oh my god.
He likes his Android, man. It's okay. Let him rock. Let him cook.
I used Android. It was cool. I liked my phone when I had Android. It was actually cool.
Darnell's been cooking Android for a while, bro. So,
but looking at the other Elite Eight games, I'll tell you right now, of the ones we saw, the best one for me still was Creighton San Diego State. That was back and forth. It was a defensive battle, but I mean, late in the game, they just went back and forth, making shot after shot, and you just felt like you were. If you watched the game, you were on the edge of your seat, even if you didn't have a rooting interest whatsoever. You're on the edge of your seat, just waiting for who will make the last shot.
All I know is I was so stunned that like San Diego State strung together enough offense because good lord, them boys cannot shoot. But they're tough and they defend well. They've been doing that for like last decade or so.
They just beat teams down at this point. They beat you down, and once they do that, and all of a sudden you can't shoot.
Imagine if think about it. Going to this Final Four, FAU or San Diego State is going to play for a national championship. If we traveled back in time before this tournament had started and told people that was going to be one half of your Final Four, they would have called you insane.
They would have taken us off the internet and probably hauled us all off to prison if that thought even crossed our minds.
That's extreme, my brother, but sure.
Yeah, something would have happened.
Did y'all see that one guy I showed y'all his bracket?
There's no fucking way that was a real bracket. I refuse to believe it.
His bracket.
There's no way I believe that bracket.
It's a real bracket because like the entry was like literally was like after that first game, bro. Like that first game, the nigga got almost everything right. I don't know if we can pull it up, but it was probably the most insane.
It was pretty damn spot on, surprisingly.
Like he got, I think he had even the upsets of that day. But the only thing he got wrong was like the Princeton, Arizona.
Oh, that was a trash bag of a game.
He literally
got that one wrong. And lost Darnell.
Darnell's stuck.
Darnell's dead.
He's dead.
This looks like a news clip of someone who went missing.
Oh, there you go. We got Darnell back. There we go. God bless.
Sorry, Darnell. We had to cook you right there because you were frozen bad. But looking at San Diego State and what they did, they pretty much, I mean, they forced you to take so many bad shots. It's crazy. Take it back to when they played Alabama. Brandon Miller was like 3 for 17, and he took a lot of contested shots. Like just trying to get something going. Like at that point, not making anything. Like get it to Javon Quinterly, get it to Mark Sears. Let them see if they can create something. You try with Mark Sears, he's just too darn small. Like he's trying to go up against them trees, and you coming out
trees in that front court too.
Yeah,
going into them trees, you about to come out on the stretcher dealing with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's San Diego State basketball for you. They are physical. They are tough. They win at an elite level, and they have just enough offense to where, first of all, you want to play physical basketball. Well, you feel it now with them. You feel it now.
Like if the game is slow and the game is going to be like the 40s, they got you.
Yeah.
If they hold you under 60 points, it's a wrap. Like you're done.
They trash bag you, suffocate you, all of that.
No, I'm trying to tell you right now. You even get to 50 against them, you accomplish something.
I'm so scared for FAU, man. Like,
I am, but I'm not because I think they can score enough.
Yeah.
I'm just scared of them shooting in the dome. That's my only thing.
Here's my thoughts on the game.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
This man AB.
I like both. I mean, this is the first year I can say I really don't care who wins. I mean, I don't like UConn, but I mean, I would love to see my FAU Owls win. Like, but if we don't win, I'm not gonna be pissed. Like, great season.
Like we got to the Final Four. you know what I mean?
Literally, that's amazing. But
like this little community school in Boca Raton with a high school gym for facilities. The facilities were so bad. Dusty Bay saw them for the first time and almost left.
Yeah.
Like he literally recruited the beach and nothing else, and went to the Final Four.
Speaking of that, that's the one problem they have. How you gonna bring that team back when teams gonna be calling for them?
Oh no! Like he's literally that nigga's gone, bro.
He's gone. Dusty's gone.
No, and there's more breaking news right there. So FAU Dusty May will sign a long-term extension following the season.
Hey, you know FAU's not going to invest in that.
They're not.
In that basketball.
They are.
But hold on, real quick. Here's why. What good coaching jobs are available right now?
None.
Exactly.
No, there's gonna. I forgot what team.
No, they filled them all. They filled them.
That's a good point.
They finally took the interim tag off Rodney Terry at Texas. I think that's his name. They took the interim tag off of him. Should have done that a long time ago, but hey, I digress. But
well, I mean,
so that opening's gone. Texas Tech, I think they filled their opening. Ole Miss hired Chris Beard. There's no really good openings that's out there right now. So
Chris Beard majors.
That is to give us, Todd Golden, bro. If you don't make the tournament next year, let's start.
I will say if a job like say Miami opens, if like Larry Nagel decide to just like retire out of the blue, he'd probably take that one. Or if Florida came open, he'd probably look back and going back.
If Florida would come open, not only would he look back, he'd be in Gainesville before they even offer him the job.
I would love to have him.
I'd love to see. But yeah, they're supposed to be putting money into the facilities and they're giving them a big contract. So I mean, good.
I don't believe him.
FAU's kind of very rich, but kind of cheap. You know what I'm saying?
They're grimy with the way they
all that money returned.
The good news is they are moving to a different conference. They're going to the American, which is like more money and stuff. So that's good.
Yeah, but they did invest in the football facilities. I think they should do the same thing with the basketball.
They go to the American.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, they finally did. Yeah,
twice a year.
Who is it?
Look, seeing you. Oh wait, no, they in the Big East.
They went back to the Big East. What are you talking about?
Yeah. Who you got to see in that conference? Who's good in that conference?
I mean, Houston's in it, but I think they're leaving.
Yeah, Houston's leaving. They're going to the Big 12. Yeah, they're going to the Big 12. Speaking of that, they should have been in the Big 12 a long time ago. You're in Texas. You're in Houston, Texas, which is a huge base for the Big 12. Why weren't they in the conference a long time ago?
Some schools probably didn't want them in there. Who knows?
Yeah. So
now all the conferences are changing though.
They can't go. Schools like Texas can't go into Houston and get the players no more. Now I can stay home.
We still can, but like
you can't. Not no more.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can.
Well, football is the main thing that everybody thinks about as far as conferences. Like that's pretty much it.
Honestly, what's made what UConn did like a smart ass decision. They realized we're not American. We're not a football team. Why are we in the American? We're going back to the Big East. We're a basketball school. Yeah. We're gonna reinvest. We're gonna go back to the basics and look for that.
The football team made a bowl game this year.
Oh, congratulations. They were fucking shambolic for several years before that.
And then they got blasted on in the bowl game, too. So,
fuck out of here. This is a basketball team.
They are a basketball school.
Come on, I'm trying to help.
Stop helping. It's not.
I would love to have the old Big East back. That's just me. Like, those are some of the best days.
I hate conference realignment. I really do. Because
Yeah,
Syracuse does not belong to the fucking ACC. Maryland does not belong to the fucking Big Ten.
So we're not respecting Texas and Oklahoma joining the SEC?
No!
I don't like it. That's just me. I don't like it.
Well,
they'll be joining the basketball as well, right?
You said what?
They'll be joining the basketball as well.
Of course. Why wouldn't they?
Yeah, all sports.
Why wouldn't they?
And I got a glimpse of that early this week. I turned on Texas and Texas A&M for college baseball. I was on the SEC Network. Hey, now y'all got to play each other again. You did
Florida versus Oklahoma in women's softball would be freaking
godly.
Oh my god,
that would be kind of god. I will take it for that because that shit's gonna be godly.
I will be taking a hiatus from softball that weekend once that matchup happens.
But eventually, it's gonna be a big matchup eventually, though.
For who?
Look, I know Oklahoma's a juggernaut, but like
they are a machine. They are not.
Hey, man, we forgetting one thing. So Texas is gonna be in here for women's basketball, man. Head coach Sidney Carter gonna come in and try to do some things.
Oh my god, this
But shoot, man, yo, we've hit the 30-minute mark, so we got a lot to talk about with the NBA. So let's go to that, bro. Let's go and get the NBA.
Let's pull them standards up, as a matter of fact.
I'm gonna do it right now, y'all. I'm just gonna get this out the way right now before you pull them up. Congratulations to the Sacramento Kings for breaking a 16-year playoff curse. Went to the playoff spot last night. Mike Brown, clear coach of the year. What this man has done with this basketball team is nothing short of amazing.
Light the beam.
Light that beam up. Send that beam.
Keegan Murray breaking the rookie 3-point record. They on the verge of a 50-win season on top of all that. Top 3 seed in the Western Conference. A success all around.
Yeah, they didn't just make the playoffs. They're in the top 3 in the Western Conference. They ain't like they made the playoffs. They like the 7 seed or 8 seed. No, they top 3. They went from dead in the water to top 3 in a year. Like, that is a crazy jump.
And they took advantage of West that, quite frankly, is fucking weird. And they made the most of it.
It's a weak conference this year.
It's because too many teams fucking
injured.
They're just going through it. They're going through it.
Paul George is out 2 to 3 weeks with a knee sprain.
Zion's always out. KD just came back.
The Mavs formula is fucking broken.
The Warriors been injured all year. Kyrie done ruined the Mavericks since he got there.
Oh my god.
The Phoenix Suns, like, they've been dealing with injuries. And
I hate to say this because I don't have a personal vendetta against anybody.
So you're gonna say it anyway.
Yeah.
You're damn right. I'm gonna say it. How many teams Kyrie ever got a room for y'all realize he the problem?
I mean, I'm not gonna put it on him. Like, that was the Mavs' fault for making that trade in the first place. Like, you got rid of every single good defensive player you had for this.
But they were a shit defensive team anyway.
Yeah, now they're worse.
They were, but Jerry, you want to field this one?
Look, y'all know where my stance has been on Kyrie and his shenanigans and his energy going to certain teams. I think he takes a lot away from players around him. That's just my opinion. But
I don't think him and Luka are a good fit, is what it is.
They're not.
They're a horrible fit.
I don't know why people looked at the offensive numbers and think, oh, they are going to explode offensively.
Horrible fit.
Who getting the ball in their hands?
And then Luka going through stuff off the court, possibly, and it's not on there right now for anyone.
It's not basketball related, so I mean.
But let me ask y'all, like, remember we were talking about in the beginning of the year, like, who was their center? JaVale?
They had no centers whatsoever.
So how are you supposed to, like? Because remember last year their run was like predicated because because of the defense that they had all around.
Mm-hmm.
So like
that has got no.
Yeah.
But keep going real quick. Keep going.
Yeah. So how are they supposed to get any kind of stops or be the same defensive team they were last year if they don't have any of the same pieces?
Yeah, you trade your most versatile defender, in my opinion, Dorian Finney-Smith. It's just like, I mean, what are y'all doing?
Wasn't going to happen.
And Jalen Brunson was a pretty good point of attack defender in the first place.
Yep.
So
losing Brunson was huge.
And here's my question though. Here's my thing with the Mavericks. I mean, before this trade, they were 5th in the Western Conference. Real quick, Jerry, pull up the Western Conference standings. I want y'all to see this. I'm not gonna say. I want y'all to see this before I say it. So there we go. Western Conference. Here we go.
Mm-hmm.
They were 5th before the trade, right? Keep going down.
Yeah.
Look where they're at now after the trade.
That was an ill-advised trade.
They're now 11th, tied with the Utah Jazz.
That is awful.
They're fighting for their lives.
5th in the West, surely in the playoffs. Before
look at this. You see where my.
I mean, I wouldn't say surely because the Western Conference is so topsy-turvy. Like a couple losses, you're like 10th from like 3rd. You know what I mean? So like it was.
Shout out to the Lakers, even though I hate them, by the way.
Lakers getting their shit together finally.
The Lakers are not an 8 seed.
Just think about where they'd be right now if they weren't so.
No, you know.
I mean, think about it. The Lakers were like super close from losing from the playoffs, and it's because the Mavs were so damn shitty that they were able to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Make the most of it.
Like I think the Mavs had like a 4-game like lead or something like that.
Yeah.
I know y'all see OKC right there.
Hey, shout out to them. They were literally trying to lose all year long until they realized the opportunity to make the playoffs is right there. Let's go and make the playoffs. Or the play-in at least. Shout out to them and shout out to Jalen Williams. You know, I can't stand the fact that people are saying, oh, he's giving people something to think about the rookie of the year. No, he's not.
I mean,
Carroll ran away with that award and ain't looking back.
It's Paolo for sure.
Yeah, he ran away with that award and is not looking back.
It's like two people saying that to try to draw some interest in a easy wrapped up award.
So we got that out the way. Rookie of the year, we know it's Paolo, so that's not even a question.
Just lock that up.
Just lock. The question is who finishes second. In my honest opinion,
I think
it is Jalen Williams because they're chance to make playoffs.
That's a future All-Star, brother.
As much as I like Benedict Mathurin, what Jalen Williams has been doing for the Thunder is just on a different level, especially
consistently.
This is a good rookie class that's doing a whole lot of everything. I mean, Paolo's the established.
Shout out to Keegan.
I would say Keegan Murray's doing this thing.
Murray's played well too. He's in the race, but like we said, Paolo's ran away with this award is a wrap.
But overall, this is a good rookie class. I will say this is successful.
It's deep, bro.
The
Wizards, I don't know what y'all were thinking taking Johnny Davis because I told y'all don't do it, but here we are.
Hey, Johnny Davis is looking okay. He's looking okay right now.
He's from shambolic to okay.
I'd rather him be okay than looking terrible in the G League.
Yeah, because that was a rough patch. And I mean rough.
So real quick though, I didn't think I wanted to discuss it, but if the playoffs were to start right now, how would y'all feel about a healthy Lakers team versus Denver?
Taking Denver slightly, and the reason why, the way they've been playing defense since New Year's, they're a really good defensive team now. And Jokic, there's no defending him whatsoever. And as much as I like the way Anthony Davis has been playing lately, with the exception of a couple games, Jokic is a hard matchup for him.
I mean, also vice versa. Davis is a hard matchup for Jokic too.
I was about to say, yeah, AD is definitely a hard matchup.
Jokic can't defend. He can't defend air.
Right.
We know that.
Yeah. Which is why Embiid's the MVP.
But offensively, he's the most versatile big man in the league. And it's not close.
Yeah, but I mean, the Lakers made some good, acquisitions.
Yeah, I'm not gonna overthink it here. I probably will take Denver, but like they'll give them a series.
They'll give them a nice 6-game series.
I mean, the Lakers will probably do some airhead shit to cost them because that's just kind of what they've been all year, even with the new additions. Basically, if
Russian back LeBron.
Yeah, if AD also doesn't take like more than 10 shots, they're going to lose.
AD, in the formula. He needs to play big. He has to. He has to use his size in the mid range. He can't be out here shooting threes all game. I mean, that's the main thing I think with him. Just attack, be aggressive.
You know what really worries me about that matchup?
What's that?
Jamal Murray, what he can do to them.
Jamal Murray, great shirt.
He sees a couple shots go in. It's done.
Sure, if he's right up here and physically.
Yeah.
He's been good. He's been good lately.
Yeah. It's just gonna take time because but he's grounding in the form.
And speaking of the Denver Nuggets, they're currently playing right now against the New Orleans Pelicans. Right now, the Pelicans are up 8-3. With about 8:40 left in the first quarter. So
I just want to see Zion play, bro. Like,
he should be back soon, but
he should. But I mean, how much is he really going to give you?
That's what frustrates me about the Pelicans. They're a contender, but like their two best players just don't stay on the fucking court.
I think if Zion is healthy or he's able to play, he should play.
I think so too.
But you know what? You know what else is missing from them? Jose Alvarado. He hasn't played in a while either.
When their best players just can't stay on the court, it's
hard to win, bro.
Hard
to win. I mean, what can you want to keep this core together, and they should stay together. They should.
You're gonna have to have some conversations. Who we're gonna choose at some point.
Yep.
You're gonna have to either choose Brandon Ingram or Zion Williamson.
Which injured player do we want to keep?
Check back in the year.
Why do you have to choose?
You know, I kind of agree with Darnell.
You don't have to choose, but if it does get to that point,
you have your draft picks. You're in a good situation.
With them draft picks.
Yeah, like you have your draft picks. Draft another guy this year. Build around him. You don't have any worry at all. Like nothing. You have both of them locked up.
Right.
Yeah.
Don't need to rush in.
Hence why I say check back in like a year or two. Because right now they're okay, but
you're a 9th seed without being healthy. Like that's
it's the only things where like don't choose or anything, but you're gonna have to have some conversations.
Yeah, for
about how to keep these guys.
How you feeling about the LA Clippers?
I'm concerned. I do like how Westbrook's playing right now because he's on this team's a better fit for what he can do. I'll say that. But like again, the Paul George injury is getting a little large.
Yeah.
He's out for how many weeks?
I think they said 2 to 3 weeks. And when he comes back, how healthy is he really gonna be?
Yeah.
That's true.
That was a bad sprain.
But you know who's been looking good though? Kawhi.
Oh, Kawhi's been looking good.
That's the important thing.
Kawhi's been back in top 6, top 7 form. You know what I'm saying? Top 5. So I can't wait to see him and KD go at it. Honestly, I think we got that 4-5 matchup pretty much locked. It's been locked in for a while. I don't see it changing. So.
Unless something crazy happens with.
That's a nasty matchup, man. That's a nasty.
It is.
Yeah, I mean, you have two teams that have been pretty much average all year. Even though Phoenix kind of revamped their whole roster just to get KD. But the Clippers revamped their whole roster too. When you think about it, so it's a battle of which team. I mean,
and like an interesting team to watch down the stretch would probably someone like Minnesota. Like what happened?
Oh yeah, Minnesota's been good lately. Like
they have.
And when I talked about the Gobert trade, how it could work, there was one player I mentioned that would be a key to it working out, or a key to them being successful, and that was Jaden McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels, man, I think it's time to have a talk because he's a very good shooter. He's a damn dogged defender. He's lengthy, he's athletic, he has height. He can do a lot of things. He really helps them go.
Valuable. Very valuable.
That's one team I'm looking at. There's another one I'm looking at, though.
Very switchable defender.
Who are you looking at, AB?
You're going to say Golden State, aren't you? Oh, my God. Bouncing on it.
No. Let me tell you why, though.
The third one and 8 at home, which is hilarious. Like
they cannot win on the road.
And then look at that road record.
Yeah, that road record is shambolic. But when Andrew Wiggins comes back, because I think they're preparing for him to come back soon.
I mean, even with Andrew Wiggins, they were still doing the same stuff.
Well, they weren't.
You can say that, AB. Do you have them beating the Kings in the first round?
Yes, I do. If Andrew Wiggins is there, if he's not there, no.
The Kings are going to shock the world.
You think
I
so?
don't even say it's shocking. They're just a better team right now.
No, but like you know how it is in the playoffs, man. Playoffs is about matchups, right?
Veterans matchups.
People are going to be
All
like.
I know is I see a team with the worst road record in the NBA right now, and a team with the best road record in the Western Conference.
But what role does experience play in that matchup?
It's going to play a role. Let's be real.
It's a huge role. You still have guys that have championship pedigree. The only one that has it for the Kings is Harrison Barnes. And who did he win it with?
Domantas Sabonis. Respect. No, I can't.
Championship experience.
If he's on the court dominating, I
hate the Kings' defense is pretty bad, but like their offense is scoring anyone.
That's the one thing I'm scared because like y'all know the Domantas Sabonis in the playoffs is like
defensively,
even offensively, man. Like he's kind of players you look at in the playoffs is like,
I think they'll win this series. I think they'll win.
He finna Roy Hibbert it.
Oh,
hey man, respect Roy Hibbert for that 2013 run.
Hey, you're right.
But no, in all seriousness, like I'm looking at it with my eyes when it comes to these teams, and when I look at the Sacramento Kings next to the Golden State Warriors, the Kings are the better team at this moment. They just are.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true. But I'm telling you, Steph could go off on them, Clay could go off on them, and that could change everything.
See, the Warriors have this thing to where it's like they feel like no matter what they play like in the regular season, like when they get to the playoffs,
they turn up.
Like they know
they're usually playing pretty good. They're playing fucking horrendous right now.
That shit gonna catch up on them.
You can't just do that.
They haven't been playing horrendous lately. I would say more inconsistent. I wouldn't say horrendous though.
6-4 in the last 10. Okay,
it's an improvement, but
and like I said, I'm just waiting on Wiggins to get back. And I think from what we've read, they're kind of preparing for him to come back soon. I mean, Steve Kerr updated and said, hey, he's been working out. So I guess he's preparing to come back soon. From prayers to him, whatever he's got going on, prayers to him, his family. Hope everything gets worked out. But they're preparing for him to actually come back soon. So I think him being in that lineup is going to make a difference because that's kind of the reason why their defense hasn't been that great. Him being out changes a lot. Like he does a lot for them defensively. He's not just
rebounding wise.
And rebounding wise, that was remember that one game in the finals where he had like 16 rebounds. Mm-hmm. So he had like 16, 17 rebounds. That's what won them that particular game.
Shoot, his intensity on Tatum and defense rebounding really won him that series.
Yeah, it did. Like he does so much for this team. He fits so well with this team and does so much for him that they're sorely missing that right now.
The one thing that bothers me about Golden State right now,
they're inconsistent.
And one of the reasons why they are inconsistent is because of a player. Something about Jordan Poole. I just don't. The vibes are off.
Because defensively, he's horrible.
Yeah, bro.
And the IQ models haven't been showing up lately.
That's a bullshit. I just think Jordan Poole, he's just going through like remember Tatum. Remember Tatum that one? Like it's the same thing.
I like smelled as much. Like I'm almost here, but I'm not here yet.
Yeah. It's like teams have film on you now. Like they know who you are.
Yeah.
So you just gotta adjust now, and I think you're gonna come back next year. But this year, you just
It's not it.
But we all know if the IG model show up,
no brother.
He going for 30, 35 plus.
Okay, cut it out.
Hey man, I'm just saying. Did we not say last year every time that happened, all of a sudden it started going off?
Okay, it was a funny bit. Then right now it's a little played out.
It was a fucking meme.
That was a meme, a whole meme with the 50 Cent music.
But defensively, he hasn't been. He has been great defensively his whole.
He's never been good.
He's never been defensively.
When he was at Michigan, he wasn't that good defensively. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, get in the second round.
The biggest thing this year is the efficiency from outside is just terrible, and the turnovers have been god awful.
It's not great, Bob.
You can't be a guy who has that high usage and be like a turnover machine like that.
Yeah, he is high usage.
And I mean high usage.
Yeah.
But no, in seriousness, looking at it, it's so say the Kings do get past Golden State.
Mm-hmm.
You have a second round date likely with the Grizzlies. Two really young teams.
That'll be
talented as hell. What the hell's gonna happen in that series?
That'll be the most fun series we've seen in a long time, I think. I really believe that.
I think the Grizzlies shut it down.
Yeah, there ain't no way in the world. Sacramento in that series.
I wouldn't say no win in the world, but I do think Memphis does win it in like 6.
Sabonis and Jaren Jackson would be.
Dillon Brooks either playing good defense or just shooting them out of games for no reason against a team that can shoot themselves into the game. I was like, my thing is Sacramento can heat up in a hurry and they're much better offensively and much more efficient offensively than Memphis.
Yeah.
Statistically one of the most efficient offenses ever.
Right.
Memphis is elite on defense.
Yeah, but the shooting is like 20-something in the NBA.
But then again, we talking about playoff ball, and playoff ball is different.
Yeah, it's gonna slow down a little bit.
What's that? Memphis learned it the hard way.
We seen elite shooters go cold turkey in the playoffs.
Straight up cold.
So look out for that for Kevin Huerter.
Yeah, it's funny I was gonna say that's another thing that concerns me about Sacramento, because how do we know they won't go cold in the postseason?
I could see it.
You can say that about any good team
that's seen that happen.
Like I'm not gonna say that's a massive concern. You can say that about any team.
But it seemed like Sacramento that just hasn't really been there before. All of a sudden they just start chucking up shots, and you shoot the team out the game. Little things like that is what concerns me.
I mean, these playoffs will literally build the narratives for this team in the next.
Which is so unfortunate because they are exactly where they should be right now.
Yeah, they are.
They're a lot like Memphis last year. They are what they should be as a young team. They're on schedule.
Yeah. Well, we get CTE basketball in the first round, Memphis and Minnesota.
So, I need that rematch again. I need it.
I need that.
Because think about it, Minnesota, if they weren't dumb offensively at times, they win that series.
Yeah, they do.
They blew a 30-point lead.
It was disgusting.
That was the most disgusting game.
But you know what's been helping out lately?
You said what? You said what?
What you say, bro?
Mike Conley.
Oh my God.
He's the difference. He's the difference maker that made this team from a lottery team to an up and rising.
No, he re-registered to the Mike Conley fan club.
The Darnell Mike Conley agenda has been going on since he said he's better than Steph Curry.
But you cannot deny it's just a completely different team having Mike Conley at the point instead.
It is because they're more experienced point guard wise, and Daniel Russell is kind of what he is.
This man still said Mike Conley was better than Steph Curry.
Hey man, not too much on Darnell. It was what it was.
2015. Go back and watch the Grizzlies 2015 in the playoffs. Go back. That
series was funny.
Stop real quick. Stop, Marcus. Stop real quick. Go back and watch the Warriors actually win the title that year.
I mean, a lot of things did kind of go.
Oh yeah. Who did it injure?
Oof.
Who did it injure?
Mike Conley.
Tony Allen.
Then again, their offense kind of went to hell because they just did not guard Tony Allen at all. So,
I mean, it's true, but you don't have your offensive juice out there, man.
Bro, when you literally are just standing back, letting Tony Allen shoot, and he's just building a house out there. I mean, come on, man.
It is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Anyway, let's flip over to the East right quick.
Yep.
Darnell, we don't want to go.
Heat fans, avert your eyes.
I don't know what a Heat fan is.
Oh my God, stop. Okay, so looking at the first 5, I think we can pencil in Milwaukee and Boston in this order, unless something crazy happens. You know, Boston had a great win today against Milwaukee. Dominant win, in fact. But what did help the Bucks, though, was that they did win last night on the first back-to-back, so like they got a little bit of cushion. So that's good for them. So just close it out. They'll get that 1 seed. And Boston, I don't think they should have 1 or 2 at this point. Neither one of those teams really do, but someone got to get it. Philadelphia, they're in an interesting spot. They'll probably get Brooklyn now. They should win that series. Embiid's been getting a little bit of rest down the stretch here, so hopefully he's healthy and ready to go.
Before you exit
4-5
out with the 76ers, are you concerned with James Harden? Achilles injury?
Yes.
I'm very concerned with how he's playing.
Really concerned with that. Because you never want to play around with Achilles, ever.
But then again, the Nets shut down Ben Simmons, so they got enough turmoil.
They shut him down?
Yep.
Yeah, he shut him down.
He's dealing with the same injury again.
Yeah.
Same back injury.
Apparently, it was like an injury that wasn't fixed properly or something.
Jesus.
That doesn't surprise me.
I mean, it's a reoccurring like that. I forgot what it is. Jerry,
back injuries are a bitch, man.
Like a nerve pinch. Yes, nerve pinch.
I had a pinch nerve.
Yeah, pinch nerve. He's been dealing with a pinch nerve, so that's like.
Yeah, that's tough.
So no.
All right, so they should. I am concerned about Harden as a killer because he's never going to mess around with that. So I would probably consider, if he can't really play, I might consider sitting him for that series, the first round against Brooklyn. But I would definitely consider it, and then keep it for the second round because you need all hands on deck if you're Philadelphia.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
because I know he is playing. Like he's going to be coming back to play, but got Achilles injury.
Yeah, you don't want to screw around with that. But that leaves us to 4-5, probably the most interesting matchup.
I'm excited.
Actually, both East-West 4-5s are really freaking interesting. Cleveland and the Knicks.
I want to see this matchup for one reason. I want to see the look on Stephen A. Smith's face if Donovan Mitchell sends the Knicks home in the first round.
That would be.
He actually shows up to work.
Shotgun to the chest.
That would be shotgun to the chest. He'll probably be crying his eyeballs out on national television.
Okay, now for actual basketball purposes, I want to look forward just because I want to see how Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland looks against this offense, and then the interior defense of the Cavaliers with Evan Mobley right now just playing out his mind.
Sure.
Oh, go ahead, Jerry.
I got the Cavs for sure, man. I mean, I think just their size, their versatility on their defense. I like them. I would love to see them in the second round against Milwaukee.
That would be fun, actually.
I don't want to see them in the second round. That's I don't. Not at all.
They're an interesting team. Like I don't know what to make of them really. Because I love Donovan Mitchell, I love Darius Garland, I love Evan Mobley. Like they have a lot of really good pieces that go together right now.
Jared Allen
as well.
Yeah.
Like that is a fun looking team.
If they figure out how to defend Giannis,
I mean, not a lot of people can, but like if things go right for them, they can make an actual run. If things go right,
they could. Absolutely could.
They're an interesting team.
Now the New York Knicks are one of the league's leaders in offensive rebound. With Mitchell Robinson being in the post, by the way, shout out 850. I got to do that.
Julius Randle being hurt was big though.
You said what?
The Julius Randle injury is going to loom large here though.
That is going to loom large, but also, I think he's out 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
But also, they're not going to. I don't think they're going to out rebound the Cleveland Cavaliers.
No, I don't think they're going to outscore them either.
No.
You're not going to outscore them
or outrun them.
They can beat you in a variety of different ways.
Karis LeVert.
It's great seeing this basketball team be this good without LeBron James and on the cusp of winning 50 games.
Shoot, man.
It took them a minute, but they steadily rebuilt their team. They retooled it.
Yes.
They're versatile. They're young. They can shoot. They can defend. They can rebound. They can do it all.
You're gritty.
And they got the best guard in the East.
Hey, man. Spider was a hell of a trade. They came out of nowhere. They backdoored the league with that trade.
Wait. Best guard in the East. Hold on. Let me see.
Yes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
there, buddy.
Jaylen Brown's number 2.
It's not even like a, okay, sure. It's, yeah.
Donovan Mitchell's that guy. So
He's had a phenomenal season, too.
There's no NBA season.
I say Donovan Mitchell, top.
He's all NBA for sure. Like second.
Hey, when we go into these all NBA teams,
I'm ready.
You're gonna see how much I love Donovan Mitchell.
Honestly, bro, fuck it. Let's do it right now.
Yeah,
that's the floor is yours, buddy.
No, but before,
huh?
I just want to just because we have to. That playing teams. The playing teams.
That's 7 through 10, right?
The 7 to 10. Who do y'all think is the 7 and 8?
Ew.
If the plan started today.
Looking at these teams, all I really can say is ew.
Bro, I just feel like Zach LaVine
Honestly,
and DeMar DeRozan.
They had the best offense here, but like,
yeah,
Trae Young maybe could make something happen. Maybe, I guess.
I know Miami's gonna be in it. I trust Miami.
I think the Bulls are like, a very sneaky team to be on the watch here. I think they have like a top 5 defense since the start of the new year.
Yeah.
So they're like, and Zach LaVine is slowly starting to come back up into that all-star form. I know DeMar DeRozan is not. He's been an all-star this year, but he's not really like the DeMar DeRozan last year.
Yeah.
But I think that's the team to really watch out to get that 8th spot.
I mean, do you see Miami possibly slipping out? Like
slipping out? No.
I pray for her every day.
Brother,
I would love to see the Hawks instead of the Heat. Not gonna lie.
I pray for her every day. Like every day the Heat like win. We have some bozo on the timeline saying, the Heat can beat the Celtics.
Oh my!
The Heat have a chance to make to the second round.
Oh my God!
Oh my!
No. We're in a Heat group chat, both of us. You want to tell them what I was dealing with last night since you were just observing?
They want to trade the guy who's led this team to the NBA Finals, the same guy who single-handedly brought this team to 7 games.
Oh, yeah.
They want to trade that guy for the reasoning is just absurd. It's just absurd. It doesn't make any sense. Like,
what do they want to trade him for?
That's the thing. They're saying trade him for a top 5 guy.
That top 5 guy wants to play with Jimmy Butler, dummies.
They want to play with him. Like,
right.
What are you doing here?
It's the same thing with never mind. The Heater. Let's do this.
No, I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this because we both know Kyle Lowry's been a liability this year. But whether he scores for us or not, the offense clearly moves better with him on the court. The offense moves a lot better, whether he scores or not. No, let me tell you why.
Really, I didn't know Gabe Vincent wasn't that guy. Wow.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
Wasn't good.
Yeah.
I was told Gabe Vincent Heat record was 7-3 without them, even though they played 4 lottery teams. Like, wow.
Exactly. He's playing point guard. I was trying to tell them this. They just don't want Kyle Lowry to play. Want Gabe Vincent to get all the minutes. They refused to listen to me when I said the offense moved better with Kyle Lowry out there, whether he scores or not. They refused to listen to me. They refused to listen to me. Like I don't understand. I just don't understand. It's like how many different ways do they have to show y'all the offense moves better with Kyle Lowry out there before y'all realize it moves better with him out there, whether he scores or not?
Problem is, it moves better with an aging.
That's
Kyle Lowry. That's the problem.
That's the problem. But I don't want Gabe Vincent taking up all the minutes, and then we get blown out by 29, 30 points.
I mean, you're screwed and stuck either way. That's the other thing.
So, like, that's true.
What difference does it make?
But this is my problem. This is bigger than that. And the crazy thing is, Tracy McGrady literally Tuesday night after the game took the words right out of my mouth. You have to revamp this team. Build around Jimmy and Bam. Build better around them. Because you really, other than Tyler Hero, have nothing.
Hey, man, I was about to say, I kind of said this like last year, but not really. That number 1 seed last year was the best and worst thing short term in the midterm that could happen to the Miami Heat. Because that roster, if you actually look at it top to bottom, that shit was not sustainable, and y'all know it.
Because think about it. You have Bam Adebayo, Jimmy Butler, and Tyler Hero. Really good players. Look at the matchup with Boston. Their role players were significantly better than Miami's. That's part of why they won the series, other than the other part of Scott Foster completely screwed us out.
I mean, to be fair, they outplayed y'all for a lot of part of the series, and like it took Jimmy Butler playing the game of his life in Game 6.
That and like I said, Scott Foster screwing us out 3 points. But other than those two, Boston's role players were significantly better than Miami's. It was clear and obvious. You have to get better. You have to get guys that are veteran players that know their role. They're going to play well in their role. Look at what Boston did. Look who they had. They had Grant Williams. They had Robert Williams. They had who else they had coming off the bench?
Derek White.
Derek
White.
Like you had guys like that coming off the bench, guys that have been there, guys that have been on playoff teams. They know what to do. They know what to do out there. You don't have a bunch of undrafted guys.
I was like, they're just guys out there. That's the thing.
That are just guys. Like that is the problem.
Man,
and until we build around these, because if you're gonna get another player in there, Tyler Hero fans, I'm sorry, and I love Tyler Hero. He's in that trade. He is the very first piece they are going to ask for if you want to trade for a top 10, top 15 caliber player to pair with Bam and Jimmy.
It is what it is, man. Because like, I was saying for a minute, just like you, Abby. These guys, they're just like Max Strus is a cool, nice little story. The game into here is nice. Oladipo's cool, he's fine. I like him a lot, but these are more or less just guys. You're not going to be a number 1 seed like long term with this type of team. You got as far as you possibly could.
Well, of the guys you just named, Oladipo is the one you could actually keep. The rest,
he's salvageable. He's perfectly salvageable. He's younger.
Yeah, you can keep him. The other guys you named, you can get rid of them for a top tier player.
Yeah, the Heat culture stuff nice, but like long term with this roster, it's just not sustainable. It just isn't.
Darnell, you have any other thoughts on that to add to it?
I don't want to talk about the Heat again for the rest of the season.
Darnell got me weak. He's done. He wiped his hands clean and everything with him.
Not even to add a little bit to what I said? Or did I say it all?
The team has shown that in the offseason and this trade deadline that the only thing they want to do is avoid the luxury tax. So they don't care about winning. I don't care about this team.
They don't care about winning, and that is frustrating. I would.
Oh my God!
Ready to look. we trying to go to South Florida. We might have to do it. Like we got to find a date. We got to find days to get down there. I might have to take a trip to Pat Riley house myself. I'm gonna have to go there. I'm not gonna do it. Like, hey man,
Miami's just in a stagnant. They're just stagnant. Like literally nothing. Just very stagnant. I thought they had something last year, but
it's exhausting. I'm just just buy.
Look, bro. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. I am just saying.
Y'all trying to get into these, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I am ready.
Into these
I'm ready.
Before I end up losing some brain cells thinking we're talking about this team.
For your mental health, AB, let's move on.
My mental health, let's move on.
Yeah. So MVP, Embiid.
Embiid. I got Embiid. It's time.
It's Embiid.
Fuck, I'll probably take Embiid now, but I don't know.
It's
Embiid's time.
It's time.
I hate doing MVP narratives because of quote unquote it's time, because like that just means you give him the award maybe a year or two too late. But in this case, he's deserving of it. I was saying this year he has earned it. I mean, I would give it to him if I had a vote personally. Not an open and shut case, but I would give him my vote personally.
Yeah. I mean, he's earned it. I mean, and you can make an argument that he earned it last year. Really?
Yeah, you can.
And not 2 years ago. Not 2 years ago. Jokic clearly won that one.
Yeah.
Last year he had an argument.
I mean, there's an argument. There's always is an argument. It just always comes down to with Jokic is that like the type of guys that he's playing with is always there. And it's like the fact that now he finally is like just like he proved last year, like, you know, once he has Michael Porter Jr. and Jamal Murray, this is the best team in the Western Conference. So
yeah, for sure.
I do hate the way people talk about Jokic sometimes. They act like he's like a playoff like washout. He's gotten to a conference final. If it wasn't for a random ass CJ McCollum masterclass, he would have gotten 2 in a row.
No, I think that he's overachieving in a way with his team. Like that's just my opinion. I really
his second leading scorer, Will Barton, is like on the cups of from like on the cups of like not being in the league anymore.
Yeah, literally.
Will Barton.
Barton, William.
His supporting cast is literally like Aaron Gordon, Will Barton.
Yeah, well, to be fair, Aaron Gordon's been a really good piece for them.
Aaron Gordon's been a great piece for them.
He has been. But just saying.
But it's like, you know, yeah, like when you're talking about like, you know, like legitimate, like he was brought in there to be a fourth option.
Right.
Not like the, you know, the perimeter guy next to Jokic. So
yeah, like, hey, give me 25.
Because a lot of it depends on like if Michael Porter is right on a given night.
They ain't asking him to come in and get 25.
No.
Guys, they asked 25 for Jokic and Murray. Yeah, they want Michael Porter Jr. to give you 17, 18. They want Aaron Gordon to give you maybe 12 to 15.
I forgot an award, y'all. Probably the most important award.
For me, I'm going with Jokic. He's been my MVP all year long. I'm real close with Embiid. I'm like super, super close with Embiid. But I think what Jokic has shown.
Are you okay?
What?
Hey, look at AB. He's like, are you crazy? But nah, it's an
why does nigga acting like Jokic has not been consistently throughout the whole year the best player on the Western Conference team the whole entire year?
Yeah, honestly, you could make an argument for Giannis if you really want to.
Always. Yeah, always.
But I feel like Giannis. Remember they had that stretch in January where it wasn't looking too good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's very much a "what have you done for me lately" award and how it fluctuates. And like there was a little stretch in January, but like now I'm
one of those guys who remembers all the stretches.
Yeah, like I don't like doing the whole like he played well this month thing, he played well that month thing. Like, give me the whole picture. Right, Giannis is in that stage though. He's very much going to be like having LeBron syndrome, where he's the best player in the league at the time, but like he probably won't win the award at some years. others he will. And this is probably the time where he's not going. This is the time period where like other guys are just having like godly seasons on top of his, so it's gonna be difficult for him.
So we're gonna act like
let's go ahead and
all year.
No one's saying he hasn't. We're just saying it's not like an open and shut case.
I ain't saying it was open and shut.
The way you're acting like it, you acting like it is.
Yeah, like one person said the other one. You thought I said Jamal Murray for fucking MVP.
No, the way he looked, he was like he said like Chris Middleton was like a player or something.
Yeah.
Like it's very close. Embiid's probably got the edge right now, but it's close.
Pulling up their side-to-side numbers is just useless because just of the team dynamics. Because we literally saw Jokic when he's by himself puts up big numbers. So like,
yeah.
So
to me,
you can't go wrong.
He ain't dropping 50.
We know Jokic can drop 50, man. What are we doing?
What are we doing?
Like literally, what are we doing here, man? What are we doing here?
I mean, it is very close. But the
look.
You said what?
Look at that number down there. That one number. That one number is sticking out.
Which one? Which one are we looking at? Because I see two.
Let's see.
There are two. But
like you see how the points are doubled, right? Right?
Yeah.
Go look at the assists.
I'm looking at blocks. That's just showing me he's a better defender inside.
I mean, blocks are kind of an overrated defensive stat.
No,
everybody knows this nigga Jokic is not the best defender.
And I know he's a better passer and he's got assists, but go back up to the number of minutes played and think about the points.
Are we really looking at raw stats?
Yeah.
We're looking at raw stats. I hate looking at raw stats, man. I hate it.
Okay, why are we looking at this?
What are we doing?
Remember 2018, bro? Niggas brought up fucking LeBron raw stats over our James Harden, bro. Like,
hey, man, look. You had an argument.
Wow.
We're splitting hairs with this. Like, what's the other awards we got?
Defensive player of the year.
I'm going
splitting hairs.
I'm going to be.
So I have two guys I'm like battling over right now.
We went 3-1. Yeah.
Wait, you're going. Oh, I thought she said for defense player. I was like, Embiid, really?
No, Embiid, no. But there's like two players right now that I'm like splitting hairs over like every other day.
I think Embiid could have been up there for defensive player of the year had he been more active this year. I think there's just so many games where just like you've seen like clearly the effort's not there, but
that's just
he had it there.
Defensive player of the year.
So hard.
I mean, because Giannis is hard.
Can I go with this one? Just so I can get my guys out the way. So it's for me, it's like two guys I like split hairs over and I just absolutely agonize over it. Evan Mobley's one.
This year?
This year, yeah.
This year?
Yeah, this year. Evan Mobley. He's one of these guys.
This year. Mobley.
Yes.
This year.
Mobley. You heard me. But the other one, though, Brook Lopez.
I'm going to say Brook Lopez, bro. Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez is he's the defense player of the year.
I would say Lopez at this very moment.
Yeah.
And I want to remind everybody that, like, remember last year, Brook Lopez had a back injury.
He didn't play the entire season almost.
Yeah. For him to come back like that, very impressive.
The crazy thing is the Bucks literally have two candidates, but Lopez would be the guy I would go with. But they have two candidates because Giannis would be in there too.
They're a rim protecting masterclass together. You cannot go inside on this team with them both on the floor.
You better hope.
Can we talk about Brook Lopez like completely changing his game over the years? Like he went from just a regular bat to the basket, like 20 point per game score. But he was a guy you took advantage of on defense.
Yeah.
Now he's still doing some of that, but he's shooting the ball from deep. He's absolutely an eraser at the rim.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing it all.
Yeah. And they have a presence where people don't want to go inside. They don't want to try anything, So, yeah, for sure. Best thing you can do is bring them out the paint.
Right.
Move that ball around.
And the best part is that he still has that paint game with him.
Yeah. Yeah, he can always pull it out. So, most improved player. I'm going to go Tyrese Halliburton.
Huh?
I'm going to go Halliburton.
What? Sorry, I'm looking at you crazy?
MIP.
No.
I got Halliburton, bro.
No. We seen Halliburton. We seen Halliburton did this last year, man. Like,
I mean, guys like SGA and guys like Lauri Markkanen are right there.
SGA is clearly
even SGA did literally the same thing last season.
But he just didn't get. It's so weird with some of these awards because sometimes like you get a year too late.
Lauri Markkanen
just said.
I forgot about Lauri Markkanen.
Role player to a 25-point score on a Utah Jazz team, potentially being a franchise player.
It's like it's got to be Markkanen.
It has to be Lauri Markkanen.
Markkanen. Yeah,
like it just.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I fuck with Tyrese Maxey though. I think not Tyrese Maxey though. Halliburton. I think Halliburton.
I'll shout out Tyrese Maxey too. He doing his thing.
Yeah,
he's showing he should be the lead guard in this team.
Rookie of the year is we already said Paulo. That's not even.
Yeah, rookie. Yeah, that's not the.
Yeah, we can wrap that.
6 man of the year. It's a Celtic. You can choose one. It don't really matter. Whoever you want.
I mean, I didn't go for the Celtic because I think AB and we talked about it the last episode.
How about if it wasn't Celtic, it would probably be like Brogdon maybe, but like for me, I think it's Immanuel Quickley.
Yes, Immanuel Quickley.
Bingo.
Yes.
It's New York.
I think Immanuel Quickley showed everything. Like he improved on the defensive end. He embraced because remember he gave up his starting point guard role. He gave up the starting point guard role to Jalen Brunson, and is killing it off the bench. I think he has the same amount of points off the bench as what's his name? The one on Celtics, Malcolm
Brogdon.
Yeah, I think he has the same amount of points. Assists is a little bit up. The efficiency is throughout everything better. I think he's been consistently like one of New York's best guard plays, and it's pretty good.
That's fair.
Yeah, because there are games he had to start and he performed fantastically.
Jerry, this is gonna shock you. Not only is it Immanuel Quickley, it's not close for me. It's not close.
I'm not sure it's shocking, honestly, but
it's not close. Like that's one of those awards where it's close in the beginning, but then Immanuel Quickley just took off.
Yeah, that's fair. Plus he cooked us. Yeah.
Now I do think Malcolm Brogdon, like if we're being real, I think Malcolm Brogdon wins the award just because like he like sacrificed, like he literally like sacrificed a starting role.
He's watched Marcus Smart turn the ball over in clutch times, knowing that he would make a better play.
That's why they signed him anyway.
Yeah. But Jerry, I have to ask you, between Derek White and Marcus Smart, who was the better defensive player this year?
Derek White. It's been Derek White. I mean, not even.
Smart's still good. Don't get me wrong. He's still the guy.
But Marcus's intensity kind of went down a little bit. Just a little bit. He's not. Derek White has been a better defender this year for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Glad you said that.
But Quickley's having an amazing season with the Knicks right now. And he's earned $6 million a year this year.
Yeah, he is.
Now, clutch player, I think this is actually pretty simple too. It's the guy who leads the game.
I gotta go points. I gotta go De'Aaron.
De'Aaron Fox.
Swiper, man.
Yeah.
Like the bean.
There we go.
Yeah. De'Aaron has been.
He's been a killer all season long. All season long.
Especially when it comes down to the fourth quarter, the man leads the league in fourth quarter points. He's the engine that makes the Sacramento offense go. He's been phenomenal. Like he was the guy that the Sacramento front office, they chose him over Tyrese Halliburton. He's giving it back in spades.
You know how crazy that is? Because he had a down year last season, and they still were like, "No, we chose you to be our franchise player." It's crazy.
Because he had a down year, but like the minute the trade was made, his stats did make a big jump, a considerable jump. And not give him full offense with Mike Brown, install the offense, run like a lot of ice action with Sabonis, which actually is pretty cool because they run a lot to the strong side, and they're both two left-handed players. So two left-handed players on the strong side of the court at the right, that's hard to defend. Especially two left-handed players that can pass.
Yeah, exactly. He's
been waiting for though.
He's been great for the Sacramento Kings.
You want him in Las Vegas so bad.
I just wanted to see the look on Marcus' face.
Don't let them Kings fans hear you, man. Don't
let my Kings.
The city of Sacramento deserves to celebrate. They deserve this. They have been in 16 years of hell. They deserve this. They really do. Celebrate. Just don't commit any crimes, break any laws, or anything like that while you're celebrating. Again, we don't need to see half the fan base go to jail. Now they can't go to the games. So, but celebrate, enjoy it. Y'all deserve it. It's been a great year. And speaking of this, we didn't even put Coach of the Year on here as part of the awards because that's clear as day.
Mike Brown.
I mean, come on, man. We didn't even need to put it on the ticker tonight. So,
now to the actual hard decisions we must make. All NBA teams. Let's have fun, y'all.
Ooh. And right now, I'm making the list. The list.
He came in here absolutely ready, prepared. He had spreadsheets and all that. So we gonna clear it out for you, bro. ISO it, man. Run your teams down.
Okay, so my first team, and this is again from the reflection. I want to tell y'all that my criteria for the games, 60.
All right, so 60 game barometer.
60 games. And there are some players on this list who have a little bit under 60 games, but if they played all the rest of their games, they would reach 60.
So someone like Dame, for example. Right?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay.
So, number one guy, Luka Doncic. First guard, Luka. My second guard, it might be a shot, Donovan Mitchell.
A shot?
Oh, I actually love that.
Because a lot of people go SGA or Dame, but I think Mitchell has consistently shown that he is top 5 guard and
just to throw just to throw out a stat there, just to really bolster the case. His shooting percentage, he's shooting the ball more efficiently than he ever has at any point in his career. He has a true shooting percentage of 60.7, and his usage rate is 31.7. So extrapolate that over an entire year, over his entire tenure with the Cavs so far. That's a lot.
And also remember, there was a really good stretch where Darius Garland was not playing. He was leading them, and they still haven't dropped the record at all. Consistently one of the best teams in the East and NBA. Jason Tatum is the guy.
Yep,
we know Jason Tatum. Giannis, and then my MVP, Jokic.
We got a bank down here. We got a bank.
My second team is Shea, Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Dame is the only one who's going to be an exception for the games played, just because the Portland Trail Blazers wanted to tank and all that shit.
Yeah, plus his stats are so good. It's a career season for him. You can't.
Dame is having an MVP season.
Darnell, there's 2 exceptions on this list. You know who the second was going to be.
Who?
You're going to say LeBron, aren't you?
40. He didn't even reach 50. I hope you realize that.
It ain't going to matter.
Oh, brother.
He's not. I'll bet you. I will bet you $500 he's not making an All NBA team this year.
How much?
500.
I'm not taking more money.
Oh, that's
probably make it because
You
LeBron.
You gonna need school, bro. That's I'm gonna do you a solid. And I'm gonna let you keep that in your wallet, in your bank account, because you're gonna need that for school.
Avshai.
There's also KD though. That's the other exception.
KD's not making it either.
Yeah, he's been in way too much this year.
That's a big hair split.
They haven't even reached 50 games. Like, you know how that crazy? Like, you can't be Avshai. I think everybody understands Shea, right? Like,
yeah, totally.
Yeah. Dame. My first forward for the second team is Lauri Markkanen. I think he's been consistently like the healthiest out of all this bunch. And he's like, blowing up expectations for the Utah Jazz. This one is like weird. I have Sabonis. But if you go look at his minutes distribution, he counts as a forward. Joel Embiid. Now my third team, Jaylen Brown. Go look up the minutes. He covers the minimum games. He's in the top 20 of scoring. Very, very good. Ja. I feel like a lot of people are like kind of underrating Ja's career. He's been really good this season. He's been really good despite everything. Julius Randle, career year. Career year for Julius Randle. Another career year for the New York Knicks, especially having that god-awful year he had last year. He's been consistently their best player this season.
Randle was a godsend for the Knicks to help Julius Randle.
Yes. I have Jimmy Butler. He covers the games, actually, which is kind of shocker. I didn't think he would, but he covers the game.
And knowing Jimmy, he was going to play all these games.
Yeah. I think the forwards list is pretty weak because people didn't cover the games. And then lastly, it was Sabonis. Sabonis just because – no. Bam Adebayo.
Bam.
Yeah, Bam. Bam covers the years. I think in IRL, we'll probably see Anthony Davis be the one exception. Just because of, even though he doesn't cover the games played, just because the bigs are like kind of weird with everything.
Yeah, it's funky. Like NBA can win
weird.
May not win first team All NBA for a while.
The bigs are weird because like if you don't go Bam on here or Davis, you would have to go like Jared Jackson Jr.
Yeah,
Jared Allen, like Brooke Lopez, like it's.
The DeAndre Jordan year. Okay,
relax.
Yeah, that's the DeAndre Jordan year. Yes.
So, what you're saying is Anthony Street Clothes Davis.
Oh my God, AB Barkley.
The narrative's about to be pushed.
He can be an exception,
but LeBron can't, right? That's what I say.
I'm just trying to make this make sense. I mean, I understand where you're going with the bigs because that is true. The bigs can be really weird with how they do them.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just saying, how is it that somebody that's played 20 games this year can be an exception?
He hold on. Let me just make sure I'm correct, and I am correct here. Let me just make sure.
Yeah, you probably.
I was looking at it yesterday. He's playing more game. He played one more game. Street clothes Anthony Davis played one more game than LeBron. LeBron hasn't even reached 50 yet as of this moment. So,
shocker.
One more game. So that again, how can he still be an exception?
If you're gonna be going off of this, right? Even if you go off of forward, the next forward will be Pascal Siakam, who's played 68 games this season. So again, it wouldn't be LeBron. The only reason they would even get close to LeBron is if even if he played the rest of the games, he wouldn't even reach 60. That's what I'm saying, man. He hasn't even. If you do 60, let's see. How much percentage would that be? That'll be less than 80%. That's like.
Well, yeah, because he missed 21 because of the foot injury. I think it was 21 games.
The Lakers have one. He didn't play. He's not playing tomorrow. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They have 5.
Tomorrow? They already determined that?
Yeah, I think he said he wasn't going to play for against the Timberwolves. But let's say he does. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 56 divided by. He barely reaches 70%.
Well, because part of the reason why I say this is because remember the year he had the groin injury and missed that time? He played like 58 games, even though he averaged like 30 a game and led the league in scoring. Couldn't win the scoring title, couldn't win MVP. He still made the All NBA team then.
Yes, but if you go back into that year, how was the forwards list looking like?
You still had Giannis. You still had
You didn't have
Siakam was there.
Pascal Siakam was there. Jimmy didn't make it
because he was out here.
Yeah. What's his name? Chris Middleton made it. That was the year Chris Middleton made it.
Yeah, he made it that year.
I think Julius Randle making it.
No, not that year.
I think it was the year. Let's go back. It's 2019.
Now with DeMar, is he considered a guard or a forward in this situation? He's a guard, right?
He's a guard to me.
He'll be considered a forward.
Okay, really? So if that's the case. He may have been on there as well.
I don't think so because if it's 20, is it 2021 or? You said the groin injury, right?
Yeah. What year was he? He had a groin injury, missed like 20-some games.
2019.
I know it was one of these 2018, 2019. I know it was one of those years.
Yeah, it was the first.
The first Laker year, yes.
Yeah, he made it then.
He made like 13, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like if he
Blake Griffin was a forward on 13 that year, yeah.
Yeah,
but
that's
Blake,
what he makes.
Remember,
this
Blake
shit.
Griffin had to. All right, let's go back. Paul George, yes, he made it. He barely made it on the third team. On the third team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, how do we know they're not going to try and do that again?
Go back into because of the voting. Hold on. Let's go back to the voting thing.
Yeah,
I mean, you're right. You're right off that case, but let's see.
I mean, it's weird when you think about it. But
The second closest forward was LaMarcus Aldridge that year.
Damn.
Then Danilo Gallinari. Pascal Siakam didn't make it.
God, Danilo Gallinari.
Hey, respect.
That was. I think Luka Doncic didn't get it. So yeah, it was a weak forward class.
Oh, they had Luka as a forward back then. And see, now he's a guard.
That was rookie. That was Luka's rookie year.
That was his rookie year.
And it makes sense Pascal wouldn't be here because that's his most improved year, but they wouldn't consider him there. Mainly because most people saw the jump over during the playoffs. So yeah. LaMarcus Aldridge was the exception. So compare that to this year where you have Pascal Siakam as an exception.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
So I think it's justified.
Yeah.
Jerry, who do you have?
Huh?
What's yours?
Well, I got Luka, Giannis, Embiid. I gotta go Donovan Mitchell. And let's see, I said Luka, Giannis, Embiid, Donovan Mitchell.
Oh, I did want to ask one question before you keep going.
Leave him up.
Where do we put Steph Curry in this?
I
didn't put. See, my decision was either go Dame or go Steph. That was my biggest thing.
Dame's been healthier. Steph's had a great year, but Dame's been healthy.
Oh, I got Tatum, by the way. Tatum.
Let me see. We have 51. Yeah, Steph Curry played 51 games. compared to Dame, just off of my own thing.
How many Dame played?
Dame played 58.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So like he was close to reaching it. He would have reached it had they not shut him down for the year.
Yeah, using this threshold, yeah.
So that's why I said like he was the exception from the 60.
There's a lot of exceptions on this because of the threshold we're on.
And then Kyrie played 57, but I didn't put Kyrie for obvious reasons.
Yeah, but I think Steph's had a much better year.
Obvious reason.
Yeah. Second team, I'm going to go Jaylen Brown. I'm going to go Jaylen Brown, Ja. I'm going to go Jaylen Brown, Ja. I got to go Joker. I'm going to go Sabonis.
Mm-hmm.
And at my 3, golly. This is actually very tough.
You know, it's funny. Another guard, by the way, who could have made it, Jalen Brunson.
Yeah. Oh, Brunson, he could have.
He could.
I don't think he does over like De'Aaron Fox or
no.
But it's close.
My question is, could you count JB as a forward? Small forward?
Which JB?
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown? I have to look at the minutes distribution, but I feel like he's always been a guard.
He's always been a guard for what Boston does because Tatum's usually the 3.
Because we had, yeah, that's true, yeah.
But then again, this year you guys have like three guards, like 3-point guards.
Yeah. At times he is a small forward. If that was the case, I would put Shea in there. Shea, Ja, Jalen, Sabonis, and Jokic. I think that would be like the ideal second team.
I like that a lot.
Yeah. Third team, I'm going to go Fox, Julius Randle. Fox. I'm going to go Steph. Steph, Fox. What is it or no?
No, I said okay.
Yeah. Steph, Fox, Julius Randle. And I hate I'm going to go Bam. And Laurie.
Yes, I'll go next.
Laurie. This actually is tough, bro.
It is very tough. That's why I was like.
It is.
Wow.
I guess I'll go next.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go Luka, Giannis, Joel Embiid, Donovan Mitchell, Jason Tatum. That's first team. Second team, Jokic, Sabonis, we'll go Shea.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ja Morant.
Mm-hmm.
I got to throw Jaylen Brown in there.
Okay. Third team is
Third team, I'm gonna go Bam.
Okay.
Julius Randle.
Bam, Julius Randle.
Damn.
That's why I said it was tough, man.
Steph or Dame?
Between Steph, Dame, and De'Aaron Fox.
You know who's another exception?
You got to go De'Aaron. Go De'Aaron.
I would go De'Aaron Fox barely. You're right, Darnell.
That's why I hate to do it because LeBron's my guy, but
this is so hard, dude.
Anthony Edwards can fit in.
Anthony could definitely fit in there.
If you would like.
You know what? Screw it. Bron's on there.
Okay.
Now I gotta choose between Davis. I'm gonna go. Jesus.
It's trash, bro.
It's kind of cooked. I'm not gonna lie to you.
¿Por qué no las dos?
We're probably gonna get this completely wrong, knowing how these all go. But who knows?
I'm only gonna go Steph because they're in the playoff race.
Yeah.
I want to go Dame so bad.
Yeah, if you really want to do it, you probably could put Donovan Mitchell at third, or like Steph and Dame second and first, depending on how you see it.
How you see it.
That's the part we're gonna get wrong. I mean, remember last year we did this? Then when the list came out, we were completely.
Oh my god!
Jesus!
Oh my god!
I'm scared for this.
Are we forgetting somebody?
I don't think so.
The only other person I'm thinking of is Anthony Edwards.
Him and.
But I don't think he gets it because there's so many guards.
Him and Jaren Jackson. See, Jaren Jackson.
He's a funny case.
I can't see what well,
maybe third.
One person I can say that is who can be like a DeAndre Jordan type of thing.
Oh God.
Is what's his name? Brook Lopez.
Yeah,
I can see that.
How's everybody feeling about Drew?
Man,
guards, man.
It's just a volume of guards. I love Drew Holiday though.
He might be able to get into the third team, but I feel like at that point, if they're thinking about Drew, they would go for De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah.
Marcus, you're up.
Good luck, bro.
No, brother.
Good luck.
Just for intensive purposes of keeping track of stuff, I think I'm probably gonna work backwards here. So I'm gonna start with third team.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I got Fox as one of my guards. Shit, I probably will put Dame third just because of the games.
Mm-hmm.
After that, let's see. I heavily debated having KD as an exception on here. I think
that small forward position is tough.
It's so bad, bro. It's
oh Jesus.
I think I'll put KD as an exception here. Then marketing and then the center spice.
Cooked.
Because do I put AD as an exception? Also, if I'm already doing them KD. Play more games than LeBron has. Play more than you think, but oh shit. How about Bam actually?
Bam. Yeah, you put Bam there. Bam there.
I'll go Bam actually. Yeah, I'll go Bam. All right, second team. Who I say for third? For one of the guards?
De'Aaron Fox.
Fox and who else?
Dame
Lillard, yeah.
It's okay, so I'll put Steph second.
Okay.
Then SGA. Maybe Jimmy here actually for second team forward.
Wait.
Don't say anything. Keep going.
I'm working backwards here. And B's my center.
JB's on there. I'm like, what the heck? I'm like, who's the other?
I don't know, man.
There's three JBs in the league, man.
Brown is there. It's a toss up.
It is.
Joel's my second center. It's my second center.
He's your second center? Okay.
Yeah.
So you got Jimmy Butler.
Well, that's I'm working backwards here with Jimmy Butler.
Okay.
That's the debate. It's probably going to end up being Jaylen Brown, but I don't know.
Okay.
Probably Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown counts as a guard and a forward.
Yeah.
Because how many games Kawhi played? You know,
Kawhi doesn't fit. I'd even look. I didn't look at any of the Clippers guys.
Damn. Because going off the raw stats, he should be on these teams, but like that's like
47.
Yeah.
He didn't even hit 50.
Yeah, it's not gonna work.
He's just like KD. He would be an exception like KD, but
yeah, already got one.
Honestly, I feel like KD played more.
Yeah, and if he plays more, he's there anyway. Okay, I'll
56 for Paul George.
Yeah, but then you're just gonna kill him though.
I guess Paul George technically could be an exception because
he could actually be for that 13.
Yeah,
for a forward spot.
Yeah, he could. I'm on like already one exception. I want to put some in. I don't want to put like a bunch on.
Yeah,
because the threshold we're at. Because that last forward spot is hard. Because I already have 4 to 5 like spots locked up on the second team. I got Steph was one of the guards.
Mm-hmm.
Who was my guards? SGA was the other one.
Mm-hmm.
Steph, SGA.
I probably count Brown as a forward here.
Brown's a forward. Yeah, that's what I did.
And then Embiid is my center.
Embiid.
So that's 4 spots.
Another big.
Yeah.
Sabonis?
I guess. Yeah,
Did you say Randall?
Oh, did you say Laurie?
I said Laurie for third.
You did say Laurie.
Did you say Randall?
I didn't say Randall yet, no.
Oh.
I'm heavily debating this. It's either between like Sabonis or Randall here.
Yeah.
I might go Sabonis.
I feel you.
Fair.
Yeah. So first team should be pretty easy. Luka, Giannis, Joker, Donovan Mitchell, Tatum.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler being on this list significantly changes everything for me. But it's like, who do I take out and put him in there?
Because his scoring is like very steady, like 22 a game, but the defense is also there. Plus, he plays a lot.
He's like, I think he's in the top 10 of PER season.
Right.
And it just doesn't feel like keeping him out of it because, I mean, he has played games.
It doesn't feel right.
I mean,
honestly, the only one I could remotely take out would be Julius, but I can't really take him out either.
And his true shooting percentage is a career high at 64%.
He's having a career year.
Who, Jimmy?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can see a Jimmy Jaylen Brown as a guard forward and another guard at 13.
But honestly, the way I would think it, though, like, and I'm kind of regretting it, I think if you would go for another exception, Paul George.
All right.
I would say Kawhi because when he's actually out there, he is Kawhi Leonard.
Kawhi is freaking.
But the games, though.
That's the thing. Games played.
Like PG would have he would have hit 60. Like he was like right there.
Oh yeah. So all the exceptions are KD, AD, LeBron, Paul George, Kawhi. So literally like top 5 players on the planet would have.
My thing is though with Kawhi though, since like December 5th, he has like he's wrestling on like one end of a back-to-back, but for the most part he's been in for all like 2 games.
Yeah.
And when he does play, he plays like 35, 36 minutes.
Which is great considering where it was a couple years ago.
And a guy that really had like a sneaky, really, really important year this year that's not going to get considered because of how great he has been throughout his career. Like, James Harden didn't have he had a pretty good year, bro.
He was steady, but he wasn't James Harden, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he wasn't step back Harden, but he averaged like what 20 and 11.
Yeah, 22 and 11. Like it's
like, bro, like that's
some nigga's career year, man. Like,
like literally.
But I feel like he personally wouldn't get like any awards just for the sole fact of like niggas still got like that sour taste of James Harden in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
The way he left.
Now, speaking of James Harden, there's rumors in the Twitter sphere of him going back to Houston.
Yeah.
I'm not playing Twitter sphere game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know why he would go back there. But Dad, y'all got any final thoughts when we wrap this up?
I'm so cooked, bro. I am.
We're gonna get this completely wrong, knowing us and knowing how the votes usually end up going. But this is a fun experiment because, like, the first team isn't particularly hard. Everything else is.
Marcus is right about that. That was funny.
So, real quick before we even hop off, I just want to make sure we have a unanimous.
Oh my gosh! All right, unanimous vote there. What we got?
So a unanimous first team.
Now, AB has MB. Rest of us have Joker.
So we said Luka,
Giannis,
yeah.
Luka, Giannis.
Oh, D. Mitch was the other guard. That's what it was.
Yeah. Knowing how it goes, Donovan will probably make like second or third.
I know.
But like, it's very much a splitting hairs between him, Steph, and like Dame.
I don't see the NBA snubbing Dame or Steph. So,
okay. So we got Jokic for first team, or we got Embiid.
I have Jokic. Three of us have Jokic. AB has Embiid.
Wait,
I got Embiid as well. We're split.
Wait, hold on. Marcus, how do you have Jokic in first team, but you have Embiid as the MVP?
It's so weird because as an All-NBA team, it probably has a better season because there's more like weird stats, but I don't fucking know.
Explain yourself.
Knowing how this should go, they should both be on the damn first team.
Because the narrative for MVP is different. You know what?
Stupid.
This is what we're doing. Jokic is the defending MVP. Look,
I think he should be on the first team. He just should.
He just should.
But so should Joel.
Both of them should, but like neither of them are forwards, so it's like the hardest shit in the world.
It's what do you do?
Y'all got any more final thoughts?
Hopefully, let's not do a 2013 Defensive Player of the Year thing with Marc Gasol, where he was like second team all defense, but one Defensive Player of the Year.
I'm still pissed about that.
That was hilarious.
Bradley Beal, I'm sorry, brother.
Dame, duck the grind.
Yeah, that was my thought. Dame,
run from the grind.
You know, at some point, I made that comparison before where it's like the Portland Trailblazers are your wife and they just she just keeps cheating on you, but yet you keep taking her back. Let go. Let her go.
Yeah.
Live and let live, bro.
Go to the East.
Do something.
Preferably somewhere down south and east.
The Orlando Magic?
I said south.
You can go to Disney down there. Central Florida's nice.
South, not central.
We'll hook him up with our homie Julian, bro. We'll have him stay in the hotel for a few days.
No.
People give a nice home cooked meal. Take
south.
to Disney.
I said south as in South Florida.
Orlando's south of me.
Take it back, Dame to New York. Get him with
That's not a bad option.
CJ McCollum, Dame vibes.
They're gonna do with Jalen Brunson. That's the case.
Play them together.
I'll take him.
Play Dame off the ball.
Play them together.
I'll take him.
What's up with y'all wanting short point guard?
I think it will work personally, but that's just me.
It would, but still.
Just have him play more off ball like he does anyway.
Yeah, he be cooking.
The two teams I'll see trading for Dame. The Denver Nuggets, one of them.
Mm-hmm. Oh, brother, please let me see that. Please.
Pelicans.
Pelicans.
Ooh.
Oh, actually, not the Pelicans. Sorry, Denver Nuggets.
I think Pelicans like
Toronto Raptors.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus, no.
Yeah.
They with the Pelicans. They have a lot of young pieces that they really, really like.
Scotty Barnes and Dame, or you trade Scotty Barnes for Dame. Ooh.
You're not trading. You trading. You trading Pascal Siakam though, right? No.
VanVleet.
You probably trading
Fred
Scotty.
VanVleet.
Yeah.
Van
No,
Vliet-
you're not trading Scotty Barnes because they didn't trade Scotty for KD.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, Pascal and Van Vliet gone.
Yeah, they probably up out of there.
Who got the song?
Don't you want Dame and Pascal Siakam?
I mean,
Like you want
Sure.
both of them?
you could do it, but like somebody got to go.
Somebody gotta go. Yeah.
OG, pack your
South
bags.
OG gone.
Oh shit, Ananobi's gone.
OG's gone.
Gone. Pascal gone. Van Vliet gone. 2 or 3 first round picks gone.
One of the 1,000 bids they have is definitely gone.
Yeah, they're gonna trade the owner.
This offseason is gonna be fun, bro. I will tell you that much.
Chris-
Somehow
Portland
Malachi
Celtics.
Flynn will still be on the team.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness.
Wow.
How is he still surviving all these regime changes?
Everybody looking for guards to score off their bench, and Malachi Flynn is still ain't getting minutes. It's tough.
Free Malachi Flynn. Free Peyton Pritchard.
Where is Peyton Pritchard?
Buried. That's where
He's
he
in
is.
the
He's
gulag.
hell. He went for get the actual PT to not getting any at all.
In the gulag.
Next to Mark Wahlberg and family.
Sad. But yeah, AB, I'm good on any comments, man. I'm cooked for tonight.
Well, who got the song this week?
Darnell, I think he had it last week, right?
I think I have it this week.
Yeah, but this week? Okay.
What mood y'all in, man?
Larry June's dropping an album tonight.
Oh, God.
I'm finna get in my juice cleanse in the pivot phase.
Juice cleanse.
You know what juice cleanse is? It's nothing crazy, AB. Jesus.
I don't know what song. What is very weird.
I'm in for some chill vibes.
Oh, I know what song. I know what song.
Oh, brother, where did you pick?
Oh God. What did
Nah,
you
it ain't something crazy. But I was just listening to a little YouTube documentary on this shit. About
What is it?
2000.
Survey says.
I don't think we played that song.
What is the song?
Classic. Classic.
What's the song?
Hate it or love it, man.
Okay, I'll go with it.
Marcus. Jerry.
Hmm?
You know what's funny about this?
What's that?
What hints have I been dropping on Instagram all week?
Wait, what?
Song Hated or Love It by The Game and 50 Cent, right?
Mhm.
Where's the game from?
Oh my God. We get it.
Well, now y'all can bother Tony since he's probably going to chronicle his trip out there.
Matter of fact, how is Tony anyway?
He's good. He actually leaves out for LA in a couple days, so
That's what's up.
you know he pretty much getting ready for that.
He went from the operating table to LA.
Shouts out to bro.
Yeah, definitely, man, definitely. That let everybody know where they can follow y'all on Twitter, Instagram, all social media, burner accounts, burner phone.
J Breezy II on Twitter. That's all you need to know.
You already know me, man. Marcus Davis 904 on Twitter. Marcus Davis _ on Instagram if you were so inclined to follow me there. Y'all know the content I put out on my Twitter account ranges from nice, just regular old sports takes to unhinged things.
Speaking of Marcus, did you check under your green name?
So check out my what?
Your @ name under your name?
What about it?
Does that account still exist?
What account?
Marcus Davis 2016.
Oh shit! I didn't realize that.
This man, did you choose an FAU email?
He did. That might be the greatest thing I've ever.
I thought, I'm like, what is this?
I'm like, wait, hold up. I didn't even know it. That shit was just
like, what? Like, what does that say?
Marcus came on cooked, bro.
I was
cooked.
I don't know how that happened, but if y'all want to send emails, y'all do that.
That's what happened.
Y'all want to send some fan mail through? Y'all know where to go.
You can follow me at Not Too Famous on all social media platforms.
At Darnell Monroe's?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Also, please, if you're still on, if you're not still on, please tune into this Pelicans Denver Nuggets game. It's looking like 2006 out here right now.
Oh, brother.
51 points in the third quarter. 51 points in the third quarter.
That's nasty. What is happening?
Ooh, BI having a good game. 18-8-4.
That's what's up. Please stay healthy.
You can follow me on Twitter at AceWade1, on Instagram at Ace_Wade1, ladies. You can follow the podcast page on Twitter at Indie Evidence and on Instagram at Indisputable Evidence. It's been another great episode. For Anthony Beck, Jerry Brown, Marcus Davis, 2016, and Darnell Monroe. We leave you as we always do. God bless y'all. Stay safe. Take care of your loved ones. Tell them you love them every day. Take care of your mentals. Take care of your chicken. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. Marcus?
Wash thoroughly with soap and water. Could be a bar dial. Could be Irish Spring. Could be Axe. Could be anything. But use soap and water. Left cheek to right cheek and everything else in between. Wash your booty and your hind parts.
Or I'm going to break my foot off in your John Brown hind parts. And then you will run a mile. With that, y'all be blessed. Have a great night.